Hi Aries, and Happy New Year to you. Welcome to your daily tarot advice and weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of December 31st through January 6th. I'm going to start by pulling one card for each day this week, and then I will clarify them to see, to gain more insight really. So let's see what's in store for you, Aries. Okay, so on Monday we have the Divine Masculine. So Aries, whether you're female or male, there could be a very strong male presence, masculine figure in your life on Monday. Now, however this is playing out, we've got to go through the reading and clarify, obviously, but it's either a day where, it's predominantly about a particular male energy in your life, or it's a day where you really need to assert yourself and your boundaries and be strong and firm. It's not a day to be, tender and soft. That's not to say to be cold and mean, but this is a day where you've got to be really strong in what you're saying, what you're doing, holding your ground, asserting yourself, asserting your boundaries, okay? And if you feel a little bit intimidated or shy to do that, this is Spirit saying, no, Aries, you hold your ground on Monday. Even if it's up against a very powerful influence or a strong masculine energy, you stand your ground, okay? And look at this. On Tuesday, we have pride and ego. So here's that energy kind of coming over into Tuesday. So since this is the 31st and this is the 1st of January, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, this could have a lot to do with whoever you're spending your holiday with, okay? Or this could be like a dispute going on. And if I think about your love reading that I just saw, it was definitely like the pairing of this kind of energy. It was the distorted male, actually, that was coming through. So Aries, it's, whoever you're dealing with, if they're being difficult, even if you know that you're right and they know you're right, their pride and their ego is standing in the way, and they're not going to show that. They're not going to let on to that, okay? So just keep that in mind and keep that in perspective. And then on Wednesday, we have admired. So on Wednesday, Aries, I think you might get some sugar somewhere, from somewhere, somehow, some way. And this could be where somebody is like letting you know, hey Aries, I really admire you, I appreciate all you do, I'm crazy about you. I mean, it could be anything, but on Wednesday, really pay attention to who's watching you, because you are truly inspiring somebody, or they're very impressed by your performance or your grace or the way that you handle things. So you are in the spotlight on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we're feeling a little bit afraid, Aries. There's some fear creeping into our life. So let's keep going. I mean, that could be about anything, but fear is, fear and danger are two different things. Fear is usually a state of mind through anxiety and overthinking and worry and all of that. Danger is a whole nother story. That's like something's about to go down and you've got to protect yourself or save yourself, etc. So this is fear. Don't let your mind run away with you on Thursday, or don't let anxiety or worry get the better of you on Thursday, okay? On Friday, we have third party. So this could mean a whole number of things. If you have plans with somebody, more than one person, like you're going out with some friends or you're meeting for happy hour, you might kind of feel like the third wheel. So if somebody invites you to go do something on Friday and they're like, oh, I need a +1. If you're not somebody who is all about, just walking into a room full of strangers and getting to know every one of them and making your way and making new friends, then by all means go. But if you're somebody who's like, yeah, no, I prefer to be in large groups, parties, events, etc., where there's, you know, a few people that I know, or at least the person I'm going with, you know, I'm going to be with them throughout the, you know, event. Well, if I don't really see that for Fridays. So if you are invited to something and you kind of get the sense where you'll be on your own, chances are you're going to be on your own and you will feel like a third wheel, okay? Also with this, it could be where you have something set and planned specifically for Friday, but there's something else that comes up and kind of skews your original plan. So also with that energy, you could be pulled in a couple of different directions on Friday. So Thursday and Friday look like they're a little bit stressful. You're a little bit worrying about things, which I don't feel like you need to, okay? Keep that in mind. On Saturday, there's communication. So if all of this anxiety and worry is because we haven't been talking with somebody or we haven't received an answer about something, on Saturday it looks like that information is finally coming through, whether it's a direct conversation, somebody's giving you some information, you see something on social media, etc. It's like Saturday you're going to receive some communication and understanding that you need. And on Sunday we have compromise. So that's nice. Aries, if you are in a fight and an argument early in the week, by week's end, Saturday, Sunday, we're finally talking about it. And this pride and ego has now softened, okay? And we're willing to compromise and communicate and take responsibility and accountability. So it's like the first bit of the week is a little bit challenging. And then you have this beautiful Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday is kind of back to this energy. But then Saturday and Sunday, it's like you finally make amends, wipe the slate clean, say what you've got to say, express yourself, all of those things, okay? So it's by week's end, things are much better than, you know, at the start of the week. So let's pull some more cards, Aries, and clarify each one of these. All right, look at that. Yeah, I mean, we got the devil coming out with this masculine energy. It's somebody just really being controlling, demanding, me, my way or the highway. And that's a hard energy to deal with, Aries. I get it. On Tuesday, we have the Nine of Cups with this pride and ego. So whoever is like just really crashing your party or just being difficult, even though they continue on Tuesday, Aries, they don't want that. Like, they really want to make things better and right, but they just, they can't. They're too stuck in their pride. And then look at this. On Wednesday, for the admired card, we've got the Lovers here. So, again, if this is like a romantic situation, on Wednesday, you know, there looks to be some softening of the energy. I do see Thursday and Friday where we're not totally resolved. Even if on Wednesday, you know, we're talking again, we don't want to be fighting. It doesn't look like it's totally resolved until the weekend. But, you know, so those of you that this is all about a relationship and we were fighting Wednesday, we're kissing and making up and they're actually apologizing to you. For other Aries out there, this is, again, where somebody's really giving you a lot of positive. You're so wonderful, Aries. You inspire me. You work so hard. Like all these things. Just really high vibration of energy being projected at you, Aries, in recognition and honor of your effort, your contribution, who you are, the way you inspire, just whatever it is for you personally. And some of you, this could be where somebody's confessing that they have some feelings for you, Aries, and they're just like, you make my world turn and I want to get to know you better. Do I have a chance? So, whew, nice Wednesday. On Thursday, look at this. We have the Death card. But in this position, this is all about second chances. This is about making amends. On this side, it's over. Game finished. So, Aries, I don't feel whatever is stressing you out, you've got to worry about. There's going to be a second chance to it, okay? So Thursday, don't worry. There will be a second chance. On Friday, third party, coming out with the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is kind of where you're just feeling left out. If you're out with people, or you feel like somebody is being very selfish, and similar to this right here. Okay, so I see that same energy a bit on Friday, but it might be like this worry, you know, I want to make this right, or I hope this person cares enough to make it right with me, you know, whatever happens. And then look at this. 10 of Cups in this position for Saturday with communication. Yeah, this is love, this is connection, this is I'm sorry, this is let's move past this, you know, all of those things. So that's really beautiful. You have the 9 and the 10 of Cups in this reading. And then look at this. For compromise, we have the 10 of Swords. In this position, you know, the hardest part is now over, and we're reflecting and we're talking and we're ready to shed and move on, because you see the eclipse happening there up in the sky. We actually have the partial solar eclipse with the new moon in Capricorn on the 5th and 6th this week. So Aries, we're going to shed some heavy energy. We're going to work through whatever it is that, you know, has taken place early in the week. There is a second chance, and we're going to shed this, all right? We're going to compromise here and shed this energy, because look, it sits right next to the the 10 of Cups, which is all about family and love and, you know, connection, all those wonderful things. So Aries, let's pull. And the fact that you do have 2 10s there, I think whatever, if this has been kind of an ongoing thing, I feel this compromise is like you guys finally move beyond this, okay? And it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a friend, a family member, you know, a coworker, just different things going on in your life. You know, apply it how it fits for you. All right, so let's pull you a couple more cards, Aries. Okay, over here, your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. And over on this side, we have a new start is coming, new moon. Nice. We have the new moon this week. So I like that. Yes. Aries, listen. This is saying exactly what I've said. The hardest part of all of this is over. But moving forward, we both have to be on the same page, or you have to decide, okay, I'm not going to go about it this particular way anymore. It's like we've got to be very practical and logical about how we want things to unfold this week. Any long-term plans, same thing. You got to be very practical and logical about it. You can't expect some magic overnight fix, okay? However, over here, we have this new moon energy with communication and compromise that sits atop these 2 10s, the completion of something. Here's the new beginning. Yes, Aries, whatever this has spoken to you, the hardest part is over. And as we move into 2019 and we start off with the eclipses, I feel like that's cleaning up old energy and getting it out of the way for a beautiful 2019. So Aries, it looks good. Just don't get too emotional or upset if you're fighting with somebody, disagreeing with somebody, even if this is like your boss, because by the end of the week, everybody's kind of realizing their responsibility in, you know, the situation and what was said and what was done. There's apologies, there's communication, and we compromise and we come to an agreement, which is all you can really hope for and ask for, right? So Aries, it's a mixed bag week, but Wednesday, definitely something special, and then again on the weekend as well. So those are your messages, Aries. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.